Welcome to Brian Bealer's Rounding Them Up. It's going to be May 4th, for sale, 1967 through 1969 Chevrolet Camaros. This search is going to come from a lot of our subscribers. And like these subscribers, there's a classic car out there you're looking for. It's free and easy to do. Just subscribe to the channel and drop in the comments below the make and model you're looking for. We'll round them up for you. So you heard it right. We're looking for cars for sale. The subscribers request. And we found over 60 of these Camaros for sale. So no, this is not the only one, but this is the one right here that I would go check out if I was looking to build me a 67 to 69 Camaro. So with that said, let's get on to the cars that we did find. It's going to be on Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace. I don't own any of these cars. I don't make up the prices. I've just simply put them in order from lowest to highest. Very first one here is going to be a 67 Camaro body shell. It's going to be in Florida. So that's how you'd find it. Get on Facebook Marketplace, Florida area, punch in a 67 Camaro body shell. This will come up just like every ad on here. These are all currently for sale. And you heard it right, we found over 60 cars. So this doesn't have a title. $1,500. I mean, you're not getting much. But Florida, check it out if that's your area, looking for, I don't know, a carcass. That's how we're going to start, $1,500 for that. It's going to be a 1968 Chevrolet Camaro here. $2,000, 12 weeks ago. It's going to be Alabama. And all it says is a location. That's it. Now there you go. There's some description here. 68 Camaro. Some rare red 4-speed car. It says, what you see is what you get. 2000 or make offer. Yeah. 12 weeks. Another carcass. On to another one. It's a 1968 Chevrolet Camaro RS Coupe 2D here, $2,000, listed 3 weeks ago. And this one's going to be in Iowa. So there you go. Found one in Iowa. No title. That's what it starts off saying, so it's a perfect ad. You don't have to look through it a bunch to see if it has a title or not. But what's here looks pretty good. Compared to what we've seen, $2,000. Looking to build a drag car or something. Probably can't get over there fast enough, man. I'm liking those wheels. Check it out, something you're interested in. There's the description. It does say no glass at the bottom. On to another, and this is going to be a 1967 Chevrolet Camaro. $2,500 we're up to. Listed 3 weeks ago, Missouri. It says old race car. Looks like it was a circle dirt track car or something. Yeah, it was like a circle car. So looking for a dirt track Camaro? Well, we found one right here. It's a Mad Max car is what they're calling it. Missouri, 3 weeks it's been on here. He wants $2,500 for that 67. So we're now up to $2,500. 1967 Chevrolet Camaro Coupe 2D. That's how he's got it listed. $2,500. It's been out here for 2 weeks, Missouri. It's one of those guys that says he doesn't need help selling it. So he does have a title for it. Even though he doesn't need help showing or selling it, I'm going to show you through the pictures. The price varies with whatever parts you want with it. I think he's just selling you the body and title, maybe, for $2,500. Something you're interested in, Missouri. It's only been on here for 2 weeks. Going to be a 1968 Chevrolet Camaro here, $3,000, listed 2 weeks ago, Philadelphia, PA. If you're part of the new Facebook group we've made, Brian Bealer's Rounding Them Up on Facebook, we have a private group. You've seen that this was the one that almost made the pick of the day. As a kid, my mom and dad had a green one, just like this. 327 car, had a white stripe down it with black interior. This one looks like it's got a tan stripe, tan interior, gold interior. Still got the original 327 in it. I just find this is an awesome project for, like, I would dig putting it together, knowing as a kid I grew up, my mom and dad had one. So this almost made the pick of the day. It does say $3,000, and it says something about he'll help you, can assist in getting a title. If it didn't cost extra for the title and it was $3,000 with a title, I'd say it's a pretty damn good deal. They make all the parts. On to another one. It's going to be another 1968 Chevrolet Camaro Coupe 2D, $3,500. This one was listed 2 days ago, Oregon. This could be a great deal too. It's in Oregon. It's been out here for 2 days. It's a 350 turbo, no interior, with a clean Oregon title. So there you go, with the title. Can't get over there fast enough to grab that, even with the roof rot. That's what they make buzz box welders for. You know, when I was growing up as a kid, not everybody had a welder like you can have today, man. You can order one off Amazon. If you don't have a Harbor Freight or place close by where you can grab one, you can get one offline. I imagine now everybody has a buzz box. They've chopped this out to be a drag car. So it's $3,900, 1969 Chevrolet Camaro Coupe 2D, New Jersey, 2 weeks ago. 69 Camaro was cut out to be tub, sat for 25 years. Says it's a V8 X11 trim tag. It's not a Z28 and there's no title, and he's asking $3,900. Gonna build a 69 drag car. Man, that body looks great. It's a shame that car got cut up, right? I want to build a drag car out of one of these, man. Buy one that's already chopped up. There's so many of them out there already. You don't need to chop up a good car to build a drag car out of one of these. There's enough of them out there to find one just like that car. 1967 Chevrolet Camaro. That's my opinion. $4,000. There's a lot of people want these cars. Oklahoma, that I do know. I usually recommend buying a Firebird and just swapping over some parts, but then you get people that's all technical about wanting the right dash and this and that in it. So looking for a Camaro, that's what these are. I dig the aluminum slots. Got rallies on the back. 4 weeks ago, Oklahoma. $4,000. Someone previously started the back half the car, so there you go. It's got a narrow Dana 60, probably comes with it. Cash only. Do not have the front driver's seats. Yep, you're only getting one rally wheel. It had slots on the other side. No title, I don't believe. Oklahoma, $4,000. So we're now at $5,500. It's going to be on Craigslist. First one on Craigslist here. So if you want to find this, you have to go on Craigslist, go Georgia, punch in 1969 Chevrolet Camaro X11. It'll come up. $5,500. Been on here for 14 days. Says genuine 1969 Chevrolet Camaro X11 Project Roller with a clean title. Need a title for that shell you ordered out of the catalog? And you can order complete shells out of a catalog. So basically all you need is the title. Well, it's $5,500 for that title, because that's about all you're getting. On to another one. This will be a 1967 Chevrolet Camaro. $5,500. Going to be on here for 2 weeks. It's Arizona. This photo really sucks. I've mentioned it in a lot of rounding them ups. This is really easy to correct. This is on his phone. If he just went edit and crop, he could have cut this picture off to where you don't see none of this black stuff, the trailer, or none of the sky. And it would have been a huge picture where you could actually see details of the car. And all his photos are like that. Off his phone. So it looks like it's coming with a lot of parts. You got to dig that. It says clean Arizona title. Ready for a new owner. He's asking $5,500 for this car. Maybe he can send you some better photos. It's going to be 1967 Chevrolet Camaro here. Coupe 2D. $5,500. Kansas 2 weeks ago. Could have been the pick of the day, right? You got to dig the 80s paint job. Early 80s, late 70s. Interior was all redone at one time too. Okay, still had the original low buckets in it. Console. One picture didn't have a cluster in there, but it's in here in this picture. I'm digging it. $5,500 until I had quarter skins put on it before. Don't like the IROC wheels, but at least it's got something on it to roll. Says clean title. Needs total restoration. No core support or hood. What you see is what you get. Clean Kansas title. Can't get over there fast enough looking for a Camaro. Yep, Kansas, 2 weeks. On to another one. It's a 1969 Chevrolet Camaro here for $5,500. Says it's at a dealership listed 2 weeks ago in PA. Got some drag lights on it. Could be another old drag car. It's all jacked up. Front end looks all jacked up too. There's a tag if you want to check that out. Break down some numbers. Again, it's MPA. It looks like no engine, no trans, no dash, no interior. At the back half of a back seat, man, that thing is trashed inside. Does have a grill laying in there and a piece of glass. Car needs every panel replaced. No motor, no transmission. No pre-73 titles. That's what they're saying. That's something you're looking for. It's a serious project for $5,500 with no title, because it's pre-73. That thing looks rough. And some of these prices we're going to see in these cars, we go as high as 20,000, and we'll still see projects at 20,000. So there's guys wanting 50, 60, 70,000 for some of these. That's someone liking a comment in that Facebook group we started. Brian Bealer's rounding them up. It's free to join. We didn't start a Patreon where you need to pay to join. This Facebook group, you can join it for free. Post pictures of your cars, talk about cars you've had, whatever you like to talk about. It's all car related. It's rounding them up. Jersey Shore here, 67 Camaro Classic. Says needs motor. Drudge muscle car, $7,000. So there you go. Looking for a drag car. I guess that's pretty cheap. $7,000 for one of these. It's going to be missing title. But again, it said drag car, right? It's going to be a 1968 Chevrolet Camaro here, $7,500. Listed 6 weeks ago, and this one's going to be in Texas. It says 68 Camaro, no title, no engine, no tranny. So that's what you get, and what you see is what you get. Does have a dash in it. Got the wrong seats in it. No back seat. Had the spoiler on the trunk. Had rallies on it too, right? Or were those steel wheels? Still had the radio in there too. They were just steel wheels. Texas, 6 weeks ago. Gonna be a 1968 Chevrolet Camaro here, $8,000, 25 weeks ago. Colorado. So apparently nobody in Colorado is looking for one, or this just isn't a good deal. Does say clean title. And them floor pans look great. So it looked like it needed a bunch of body panels. Underside looks really decent. How's that car still on here? $8,000's overpriced? Yeah, it is overpriced, but that's me. It does say 10-bolt rear end. Had a 4-speed trans. So there's a clutch linkage and pedals currently in it. That's what it's saying. Looks like Z-bar's still in there. Check it out. That's what you're looking for. Colorado area. 68 Camaro. Boom. Going to be a 1967 Chevrolet Camaro here. Coupe 2D. That's how it's got it posted. $8,000. Says dealership again. Being in Arkansas. This don't look like a bad car at all. Had some chrome SSTs on there that were all rusty. Need some body panels. I don't care for those big wheels. Got gauges laying in that passenger seat. I could do without the wheels. That's me. Looking for some big wheels on your 67? Check him out. He got some big wheels in there. It might say they're not coming with it. So you'd always want to check out the ad and read it up. It's going to be a 67 Camaro. Again, Arkansas. You'll find it. It's been posted as of May 4th. I don't know if I went through all the photos. I believe I did. Again, body panels looked a little rusty. Had interior in it. I think it's a great project. $8,000. Now, how bad do you want one? 1968 Chevrolet Camaro here, $8,500. It's gonna be listed 5 weeks ago in Michigan. Again, bad photos that weren't cropped. There you go. There's a full-size photo, and it looks rough, man. Like they've got it all ripped apart to a shell. Looking for a shell? They got one. There's your subframe. There's your manual transmission, your rear end, set of heads. Looks like you got all the parts. It's a shame when people rip stuff apart like that and can't put it back together and then still try to get $8,500 out of it. Just go out there and put it back together, you probably get $8,500. 1968 Chevrolet Camaro, $8,500 listed here 13 weeks ago. And this is going to be Ohio. It looks like it might be a ragtop. Didn't say convertible though. 68 Camaro. Car's been sitting about 12 years. Body solid. 350 motor automatic transmission. Only two. I don't know what they got going on here. You just have to check him out. In Ohio area, I'm looking for one that don't have a roof on it. I don't know if it's a roadster or a convertible. Doesn't say convertible. Got a new trunk pan put in it. Got an engine in it. Yep. Check him out. Thought I had double hump heads on it, but don't. 1969 Chevrolet Camaro, $8,600 on this one. So we've made it up to $8,600. Listed 5 days ago. It's going to be in Washington. Looking for a 69 in Washington. This might be one we're checking out. 69 Camaro, been sitting 20 years. Second owner. Car is completely disassembled. We'll deliver for a fee. Didn't say nothing about a title. Man, that don't look like a bad project right there, right? I don't know. Tell me. He's down to 8 grand. It's a lot for these cars. This is going to be in Dallas here, 1967 Chevrolet Camaro Rally Sport 4-speed, 8950. Listed 15 days ago. It's going to be on Craigslist. It's definitely a nice start. No interior, pro-streeted. Looking for a drag car? It's $89.50 for that. Like I said, I don't make the prices. I'm just showing y'all where the cars are at, how much people are wanting. He did update this ad just 9 days ago. So what's cool about Craigslist. I do like Craigslist ads. They don't have some reason their site hasn't been working that great here lately. Like I'll go back and cars will be just contact Craigslist why it's not showing it no more. So I don't know if they're getting to where I just can't open that many windows at one time or what's going on, but they only let their cars stay on here for 30 days at a time. It always tells you at the bottom if they've been updated. So check it out. That was Dallas area on that Pro Street project. It's going to be a 1967 Chevrolet Camaro RS Coupe 2D here, $9,500. This one's listed 4 weeks ago. We're going to be in Iowa again. That's a couple we found in Iowa. Got the quarter skin cut off the passenger side. And it's pretty much tore apart. All the parts are there, easy fix. That's what it says. Complete the car, finish as you wish. For the price, I don't know. Check it out. That's your area, $9,500. He sounded like that's supposed to be a great deal, so I don't know. It's gonna be a 1969 Chevrolet Camaro RS Coupe 2D, $9,500, listed a day ago in Louisiana. This looks like a better deal than the last one. That's me. This is a 69. 69 is what you're looking for. Check him out. No motor, no transmission. It's a bill of sale only. Bill of sale. 1967 Chevrolet Camaro Coupe 2D, 10 grand, listed a week ago, Washington. That thing looked like it sat in the front yard for decades. And that's all you get for photos is those 3 shots right there. Rust repair on the roof, 253 speed, all original, 62,000 miles. Calls only, please. That's what it's saying. But you're going to have to message them on here to get a phone number. Something you're interested in, want to look up. It's only been here for a week. Again, it was in Washington. We're going to be at 10.5 now. 1968 Chevrolet Camaro. We're going to go as high as 20,000. We cut them off. And again, these cars go for 50, 60, 80,000. How much you want to spend on one? You got 106 figures to spend on one? We can find you one for 6 figures, but that's not what we look for here and round them up. We're usually looking for projects and cars that anybody can afford to go get and start building one. Listed a week ago, it's going to be in Minnesota. It wants 10.5 for this car. Originally red on red from California. And it looks pretty solid. But it also looks all ripped apart. I do see his seats and an engine. Man, that don't look bad. That's your area. It's been on here for a week. It could be the nicest one we've seen, other than having a little bit of rust in the dash. Looks like they shaved up some of the firewall. No inner fenders in it. It's going to be a 1967 Chevrolet Camaro here, 11,000, listed 10 weeks ago. It's going to be in Montana. It's a 67 Camaro roller, completely new floor and trunk pan. Has the inner wheel wells. And you don't say nothing about a title. So hit him up. Who knows? The state he's in, he might not need one. It's in Montana. Does have quarter skins, inner wheel wells laying here. Bunch of new parts coming with it. 11,000. We're up to 12,000 now. 1968 Chevrolet Camaro SS Coupe size. Got this one listed 14 weeks ago. Gonna be in Mississippi. 68 Camaro roller. Comes with a 4-speed transmission. Gotta dig the sounds of that. Has quarters someone put on it. 12K or make offer. It's not a bad looking car. No engine though. Got a 4-speed already in it. It's laying in the trunk. Hit him up. If you got a small block already, throw it down in one and 12 grand to spend on one. 1967 Chevrolet Camaro, 13,000 now. Listed 19 weeks ago. And it's been on here a long time too. 19 weeks. It just gets to be up that kind of amount of time. How could it have been a good deal and still be on here? But it's still posted. It's Washington. I'm showing you where it's at. You want to read it up. It does say clean title. I mean, I get it if that's your area. You got that kind of money to spend on a project car. 1969 Chevrolet Camaro 13.5 we're at now. This is posted 1 day ago in New York. This car looks pretty good. It's got some drag lights on it. No engine trans in it. Interior dash is all pulled out. Did have the seats, and it's a drag car. So it's been pro streeted. If that's what you're looking for is a pro street car, we found another one. And there is no title, bill of sale only. You've seen the price, right? It's a decent looking car, 13.5 for a drag car, right? 1968 Chevrolet Camaro Coupe 2D, 13.5, California. This body looks decent. That quarter had some issues. Quarter skins for these cars don't cost that much, though. And it's been pro streeted as well. All narrowed out, drag rear end. There you go. Looking for a drag car project again, 13.5 California. If it has any paperwork or not, but you don't need paperwork when it's a drag car, right? 1967 Chevrolet Camaro Coupe 2D, 14,000 we're up to. Listed 3 weeks ago, New York. Another drag car. Gonna see a lot of drag cars. That's why if you're gonna build one, man, it'd be a shame to chop up one that's got nice rear frame rails and whatnot in it. No motor, no transmission. Dana 60. Check them out. New York. Gonna be a 1967 Chevrolet Camaro SS here. 2D. Coupe 2D. 14,000 we're up to. It's gonna be in Virginia. Missed the inner fenders and the fenders, and the hood's gone. Does have the interior in it. It's got all the glass in it. Says 67 SS Camaro 4-speed. Has brand new street built 350 roller factory through 327 car. M21 4-speed factory, new clutch, 12 bolt posi, new brakes. I don't know, is it a true SS? It's not showing no numbers off of it. So I guess you just have to go check it out. Looking for a super sport. It's probably the only one we see on this whole episode if it's real. 5 weeks ago, Virginia. 1968 Chevrolet Camaro here. We're at $14,999. Listed a week ago, PA. Clean title. Like hearing that, man. We get up to about 15,000. It'd be nice to at least be getting a title with it. It's got a nice set of those drag lights on here again. So we've seen like a couple sets of those already. It's like a couple sets of interior, cowl, got the valance pan, spoiler, fenders. It's like a whole lot of parts, including a one-piece floor. But for a big project for $14,999, we found you one there. 1969 Chevrolet Camaro, 15,000 we're at. Listed 3 weeks ago, Texas. Sprayed it with a garden hose to make it look nice and shiny for the pictures. Really deceiving. So don't expect it to shine like that when you get there. Again, another drag car. Might be the nicest one we've seen though, but 15,000 as a roller? Not for me. On to another, and it's a 1968 Chevrolet Camaro Coupe 2D, 15,000 again, California. I don't like the hood scoop at all. Did like the rally wheels in there. Bottom side didn't look bad. Someone painted up the roof skin. It's got some decent seats in it. 15,000. Is it me? Does it seem overpriced? How bad do you want one? California. 1967 Chevrolet Camaro, 15,000. Listed 3 weeks ago. Again, California. Got the hubcaps on this one. Girls out of it. It's laying right there, though, and it looks really great. Inner fenders right there. Bumper. Hood latch. Nice windshield. Nice door cards. Car don't look bad. 15,000 is in the budget. Check it out. Clean title, too. That's what you want to hear. California car. On to another. It's a 1968 Chevrolet Camaro. 15,000 listed a week ago in Georgia. Looking for a big tire drag car? Found one of those. Pro mod drag car. Only, not street legal. Just in case you thought it might be. And it's in Georgia. It's a pretty badass drag car coming out of Georgia right there. Digging the flames. Want a big tire car. There you go. Gonna be a 1967 Chevrolet Camaro here. 15,000 listed 8 weeks ago. Man, it looks good, but it's another drag car. And like I've already said numerous times in this episode, man, there's so many of these cars at the drag strip when you go. I almost wouldn't, if I had one, I'd want it to be all stock original and a 6-cylinder. That's what they know. You don't see on the street no more. You don't see the, I think it just fell on his face. It don't even run that well. For 15,000. Not a big block, no. Can't make shit up. On to another one. There's no way I'd buy that. That's me. And if that's how you want to spend your money. 1968 Chevrolet Camaro Coupe 2D, 15,000. I'm telling you, we do searches sometimes. 15,000. We're seeing cars you're taking to the car show. So to look at cars like this, I don't know. You know, I just don't get it. A lot of people want them. Well, I guess they do, but still got a trunk in this one. Not all been chopped out. Looks like you might be getting two. So you have 268 Camaro projects. Looking to let them go. These two rough cars, these won 15,000 for these. So you want 2 for 1? There you go. They're about 7,500 bucks a piece. And you're seeing it right. This one's all rotted out right in the front of the leaf springs coming through the floor. On to another one. 1969 Chevrolet Camaro Z28 Coupe 15.3. Listed 5 weeks ago, Oklahoma. It's painted up orange and white like a Z28. It's a drag car. It's been pro-streeted. Another one that you'll see at the drag strip. Just a roller. Wants 15.3 for that. Gonna be a 1968 Chevrolet Camaro here, 15.8. Listed 3 weeks ago. And this one's gonna be in Ohio. Another drag car. So like I said, if you're looking for a drag car, we had plenty. It goes to show there's plenty of those out there for sale. No need chopping one up. Unless it's already rusty. Then go ahead and chop it up and save it into at least the drag car. It's my opinion. This one was Ohio. It's 15.3. You want to read it out. There's the description. On to another drag car, right? 1967 Chevrolet Camaro RS Coupe 2D. 15.5. Listed 18 weeks ago, Texas. Yeah. Another drag car. At least it runs, right? There's no audio. I don't know. He's driving it down the road, though, so maybe it just wasn't sounding good and he cut the audio out. 16.5, I expected for to sound pretty righteous. Definitely got a big old cow hood on there. You're digging it. Check them out. 1968 Chevrolet Camaro convertible. So we did find a convertible here. Don't remember finding this one. It was only posted 1 day ago. Check out the beautiful black paint. Like the driver's door wasn't painted yet. Bottom side's all done up. Beautiful floors. 15,000 for this. It's some kind of different aftermarket subframe underneath the front of it. So you put any size engine you want in that thing. Looking to build a Pro Tour car. 15,000 for one. It's about 3/4 of the way done. Well, we found one. 1968 Chevrolet Camaro. 15,000 listed 3 weeks ago, Tennessee. I'm telling you, that one in Philadelphia for $3,000. If you get a title with that thing, that would be a cool project. Here's a cool project too. As I say that, we finally see a decent car. But 15,000. It's the way you want to find it. All together, all the interior was still in it. Seeing all the parts on the car. I mean, you don't want to be buying one when you're seeing it in boxes. You just don't. 3 weeks ago. At least that's me. For 15,000, I wouldn't buy it anyway. But that's me. On to another one. Going to be a 1967 Chevrolet RS here for 16.5. It's going to be in Texas. Another convertible. So that's like 3 convertibles, right? I think the one in Ohio was convertible too, even though he never mentioned it throughout the description. This one says clean title. I don't know. Great deal? You'd have to tell me. I like the hideaway headlights, but it's like the only thing I see on the car that I like. Other than it's convertible. Doesn't say it in the ad. Texas. That's how you punch it in to find it. Back on the Craigslist. Going to be San Francisco Bay Area 1969 Camaro project. Been on here for 21 days. Won 17,000 for this one. Still see rust going all the way across that seam on the firewall. But I see guide coat shot all over the primer on the quarters and the roof. So somebody started some body work on it at one time. Fenders looked rough. Core support looks nice. I don't know, man. Where the hell are we seeing $17,000? If you're seeing it, there it is. San Francisco Bay Area. He updated the ad just 12 days ago. Gonna be a 1968 Chevrolet Camaro Coupe 2D here. $17,000, listed 7 weeks ago, California. See an original steering wheel in there. It's actually got the interior in it. I sure in hell don't see $17,000, especially with pictures like that. 7 weeks it's been on here. There it is. You want to read it out? It says 68 original. I have all the parts, all to put it all together. Title in hand, clean title. So I guess he thinks his title's worth about $15,000. That car, I don't know, looked like it's full of Bondo. Gonna be a 1968 Chevrolet Camaro here, $17,000. Been down here for 3 weeks, California. It's another drag car, built for drag racing. Has no rear seats. 68 Camaro. Don't have time for it no more. Does have a 396 board 30 over. Aluminum heads, hooker headers, 9-inch Ford, 4-wheel disc brakes. It's a pretty badass drag car. I'm not sure if you're getting a title with it. You can tell he's definitely blowing them back tires off. Had some little narrow tires on it now. I don't care for the seats in there. They're probably comfortable though, right? Did have a big fuel cell in it. It's got a really nice looking big block in this car. I don't know if those floor pans already been put in, or do you still have to do them? You'd have to hit him up. Read it out. Let's look at this beautiful engine. So this engine could be worth about $8,500, 10 grand, right? And you're giving what, 7 for the car? Said it was a daily driver? Tell me. Looking for a 68 with a big block in it? I'd really dig it. If it had a back seat in it, and it hadn't been pro streeted, I'd say it might be worth 17, but like this, I don't know, man. I don't see 17,000. That's me. Looking for a drag car, pro street, 2-seater, like a vet, right? That's a search we still have pending too for Chevrolets. It's going to be our vets. I don't like the quarters, the way they flared the quarters out for big tires. Actually, it doesn't even look like that side was flared out like that. So this car probably needs quarters stuck on it too. On to another one. 1968 Chevrolet Camaro RS Coupe 2D. At least we found a big black car that run, right? Got some kind of L88 type of hood on it. I dig the spoilers on these cars. Nice looking tires. Got rally wheels on it. Nice looking original trunk. Got a nice grille right there going with it. Still needs carpet, headliner, door cards. It's got a big block in it. Clean title. It's 1968 Camaro Rally Sport 454 automatic. Runs, drives, and stops. Fully anodized aluminum. Dual exhaust. Rally wheels. Good trunk. Damn, might take partial trades. He wants $18,000. It's Wisconsin. It's been on here for 2 weeks. For another big black car. Got a dent in the fender. I don't know if I care for that hood. I think I'd rather just have a cow induction hood myself. That's me. Something you're looking for, Wisconsin, check them out. We're up to 18.5 now. 1968 Chevrolet Camaro RS Coupe 2D, 18.5, 3 weeks ago, Alabama. Got some big chrome wheels on it. About 18.5, but 68 Camaro 354 speed runs and drives. You got to dig that. 18.5, trades only. For our Razor 4-seater. That's what he's wanting. On to a Craigslist ad. It's going to be St. Louis. It's going to be Camaro Drag Racer. That's how he's got it posted. 18.9 on this one. It's orange with orange stripes. Some tan interior. Well, those are colors. I love the orange, but man, I don't know about the orange on orange. Orange is like my favorite color, but it's like overdone a little bit with orange, maybe. I think it'll look better with black stripes. That's me. 800 horsepower in this beast. And he's asking 18.9 or best offer. I don't know how you'd want to spend more on a drag car. Sacramento here, 1968 Camaro, 19.5 for this car. No grill in it, no back window in it, no taillights in it. Bunch of boxes, no inner fenders, no engine trans. There's no way. 19.5 Sacramento. And like I said, we've seen projects all the way up to 20,000, which is just ridiculous. People trying to ask the money they're asking for some of these cars. 1967 Chevrolet Camaro. I could see if it was an SS or something, sitting all rough like that. But these cars have been just, some of them are six-cylinder cars even. 1905, listed 8 weeks ago. It's going to be in Maryland. Maryland or Missouri. It's going to be in Maryland. It's a SS 355 small block roller. Sounds amazing. It's not a drag car. It actually looks pretty decent. Like 19.5, that's what you're looking for. Check them out. It's like a light drag car to me. On to another 1968 Chevrolet Camaro. 19.5 again, listed 4 weeks ago, and this was going to be in New York. Had the back window taped in. It is an automatic. Nice rally wheels, small block in it. Still had the inner fenders in it. Wasn't all cut out and chopped out and tubbed. I dig it. 19.5. Had rust in the roofs. That's probably what the taped up back window is too. It's got rotted holes around the back window. It's going to be our last Craigslist ad. It's going to be Tampa Bay. 1967 Camaro. 20,000. We're at our mark. 16 days ago this car was posted. It says pretty good condition. Pretty good condition. And he wants $20,000. Yep, I can't make it up. I'm telling you, these aren't my prices of my cars. On to another. 1967 Chevrolet Camaro, 20,000, 13 weeks ago, North Carolina. Wanting to go fast. That looks like it might go fast for 20 grand. Does say clean title, North Carolina. 67 Camaro, motor and trans not included. Heard it right, not included. I go back and get that one with the big block. 1967 Chevrolet Camaro Coupe 2D. 20 grand, listed 3 weeks ago, Kentucky. Clean title, doesn't say nothing for description. So I don't know if you're getting it as a roller or not, because he's not telling you. What we didn't see was one of those air cleaners the whole episode, and I appreciate that. Maybe I opened my mouth too soon. 1967 Chevrolet Camaro RSSS, 20 grand. Listed 7 weeks ago in Texas. Is it really an RSSS? I have no clue. Does have a beautiful steering wheel in there, and I like the interior, but I tell you what, I don't see no $20,000. Looks like 15 maybe, 12. How bad do you want one? On to another. It's a 1967 Chevrolet Camaro RS Coupe 2D, 20 grand, 4 weeks ago, Texas. Again, no grill in it, no bumpers on it, no inner fenders in it. Heater box laying in the back seat. It is a stick shift, some kind of aftermarket seats. I don't know, I like blowback buckets in these cars. I don't like tall bucket seats in these, but that's me. On to another. We hear that a lot about, that's me, but I'm the one showing you the cars and talking about them. You know, ain't nobody else bringing you this many cars for sale. I'll tell you that. Imagine walking onto a car lot and there's 63, I think that's what there was, 63 Camaros. So that's what we've showed you for sale in this episode, is over 60 Camaros for sale. And we didn't go over 20K. 1968 Chevrolet Camaro SS Coupe 2D, 20 grand, 12 weeks ago, New York. This has to be a roller, right? There's no way he's selling you that with the engine trans. So, and you can just tell that by the other cars we've already seen. But this looks like a better roller than most of the rollers we've seen. If that's what you want, is a drag car. Definitely don't chop up one like this. 1969 Chevrolet Camaro, 20 grand, 14 hours ago. This is going to be Kentucky. It's another thing I don't understand. All the episodes we watch is how people sandblast it down or DA all to bare metal, and then they don't primer it. Man, primer is less than $100 a gallon. And over a gallon will shoot this whole car. You got to reduce it with another gallon reducer. So there's 2 gallons of primer, and for less than $200, you could have primered. Look at all the rust in it now. You were better off leaving the 10 coats of paint on there if you were just going to sand it down and let it sit outside. And they're wanting $20,000 for this car. Check it out. Some of you are interested in clean title. Again, who am I to tell you how to spend your money? It's in Kentucky. On to another one. This one's going to be in Missouri. 1967 Chevrolet RS convertible. Another convertible. another convertible that's not finished. I would go start with one of the other ones, and you got at least 16,000, 10,000 to put into it. Start knocking off your labor charges, and you can build one for nearly nothing, especially if you clone a Firebird into one. 1967 Chevrolet Camaro, 20,000, 5 weeks ago, Michigan. Why not? It's a blown big block, right? Didn't have carbs or front clip on it, or rear tail lights in it. If we're looking for a drag car, we definitely had a cool episode for you. There was a whole lot of them to choose from on here. You got 20,000 to spend on a car, though. I don't know, if you're looking to buy a project, and that's what most of our people are doing. Subscribe to Round 'em Ups, looking for more cool projects to bring home and start on, right? Isn't that what most of us are looking for? Half the time when we watch these Round 'em Up searches, we didn't even know we was looking for one until one of our subscribers requested it, and we brought up a bunch of them to look at. This search is always a tough search. You know, these cars are high price cars. A lot of people want a lot of money for, well, you've seen what we found. All that said, this is going to be my pick of the day right here. So this is the one I think you can't load up the trailer fast enough and get out there and grab it. 1969 Chevrolet Camaro Z28 Coupe 2D, 12.5. That's the price. Listed 5 weeks ago, Alabama. Got the pick of the day. That might be a first. But this is the only true Z28 we've seen on the episode. And it says, body, I have new fenders, a new hood, new fenders, new grill, new firewall, new gas tank, new quarter panels. And it has been verified as a Z28. So there you go. My pick of the day was a 69 Z28. Getting the engine and trans, I have no idea. The video doesn't really say much, shows you some A&D parts. But I'm digging the Z28. So it looks like it was originally blue with some silver stripes. That's my pick. If I had my choice of one to build, I'd want to build a Z. So check it out. That's your area. Alabama 12.5 is a lot to give, but try to find a Z28 somewhere else. So again, it's always a hard search to find these. I know you guys that have joined the Facebook group, you've seen this was my pick way earlier than I posted it up to YouTube. So it is what it is. It's a Z28 and it's 12.5. Try to find another one. So if you're digging around them ups, us looking up cars for you, be sure to subscribe. Drop in the comments what you're looking for. Be patient because I am way behind on requests. We got a couple Corvettes that are pending, and we're going to be done with Chevrolets for a while. Probably going to be jumping onto some Pontiacs, some of them Mopars. Like always, dig what we're doing. Hit that thumbs up. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. And like always, be good, be safe, and peace out.